Douglas Trueman writes, Marvel currently holds third place as highest grossing movie with The Avengers. Sadly, I don't see that happening again with another Marvel MCU film. I feel like the reason it did so well was the event factor of the film, and unless they do something else we haven't seen, such as Marvel, Fox, and Sony crossover for Civil War, which they won't get those numbers again. My question is, do you think Marvel could/will ever take James Cameron's position as king of the box office?
No. Yeah. No. I mean, let's put this in perspective. It's not just that, you know, Avatar is the #1 box office film of all time by a nose. Yeah. Avengers made so much money, just devastated the box office. And it has only made almost half of what Avatar, like, it's like 1.5 billion, Avatar's like 2.7 billion. That's ridiculous. It's like so far gone. As far as the comment about, you know, they can never do it all unless they cross in X-Men, unless they cross in Spider-Man 2. Even that wouldn't add anything to the box office. A lot of people keep referring, because it's just myself personally, I don't know anybody that has seen a Spider-Man movie that has not seen Avengers. So that wouldn't add any money. I personally don't know anybody that saw Days of Future Past that did not see Avengers. So that wouldn't add any money to it. It makes that much money by people going back to watch it 6 or 7 or 8 times, and that comes from making an awesome movie, which Avengers was. But now you got to get back and see it 12, 14, 15, 25 times to catch up. So I just don't see it happening in the foreseeable future, maybe in my lifetime. I don't know, Mark, what do you think?
It's hard to see it happening, but I don't think James Cameron's the guy you got to worry about going forward. I think Star Wars is who you got to worry about going forward, because I think that Star Wars is going to be a movie that people see 10, 11, 12 times. Even though Celine Dion isn't involved in the soundtrack, people are going to want to see that over and over and over again, and that's going to take over the top box office. Now, having said that, Marvel has event movies that are going to come out. The Avengers 2 is an event movie that we haven't seen yet, and I think that if you did throw everything, if you threw the kitchen sink at Marvel, you put in Spider-Man and Wolverine and the Punisher, hell, let's put him in there. I think people would want to see that a few more times. I don't know that it will overtake Avatar or going forward a Star Wars movie.
Yeah, I don't think it'll overtake Avatar or Titanic, because they, as you said, are so far ahead from the Avengers, but Avengers 2 could come close to the Avengers, riding on the success of the Avengers. If you look at the top 10 worldwide all-time box office, you've got Avatar, Titanic, the Avengers, then the last Harry Potter film, and the third Iron Man film. So it does show that films later on in a franchise can do really well. Oh, yeah. But Avatar and Titanic are untouchable at this point in time.
Now, I don't even think the new Star Wars film, Episode 7, is going to get to the first Avengers. I don't think it's to make 1.5 billion, because it's still dealing with the stink of the prequels on a little bit. I think if it's awesome and they move forward and get better, but there is one way it could work. Okay. We've seen some of the stuff. It looks like they're probably going back to Tatooine in Episode 7. So, you know, the opening crawl happens, pan down on Tatooine. You're in a cantina. Maybe it's the same cantina from the first one, I don't know. And Celine Dion is singing on stage.
And there are blue Navis around.
Yes, you put that in there. I think you might have winner.
Finally find out that she's an alien, or at least a Canadian, which I don't know if they serve their kind. I don't know if Jack Campy is allowed in the Mos Eisley Cantina. We got to find out.
I mean, they put E.T. Remember that in the Star Wars prequel? They put E.T. in it, put some Navi, have her on stage singing the song. Box office goal.
Here's my question. Does the Patton Oswalt filibuster from Parks and Rec movie, does that break the box office record of Avatar? When he throws every universe together, Star Wars plus Marvel in one movie, that might break
There is a current lawsuit going on that he's claiming that J.J. Abrams actually stole that idea from him and is doing it right now.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.